Hey, this is Nathan with LS3. Today we're going to be going over some common uses of the residential portal for alarm.com for your alarm system. So let's get into it. So this is my personal house. We've got the user section on the side. You can see all the different activities you can adjust and manipulate on the left-hand side here. If we go to users, and if we want to add a new user, we can go to right here, and then we're going to hit first name. Let's make a test user on that system. So test, and we're going to create. And then it takes you to this page here where you can add a PIN code for them. So in this instance, let's just generate a code, but it can be whatever you want. And so 7656, that sounds great. We're going to need to give them access to the alarm system. Basically, it'll allow them to use this code to disarm the alarm. And then if you also want this PIN code to, if you say you have some Z-Wave locks or any other security devices that use PIN codes, if they pull into alarm.com, they'll show up here. For instance, we've got 3 Z-Wave locks. So say I wanted that code to also work on the front door and the garage entry, but not the playroom. So we're gonna hit save, and it will save the access for that PIN to work on those 3 devices. So from here, we're good. It's already added that PIN code into those systems. It takes about 2 minutes or so to sync up. So be a little bit patient with it on that. Don't immediately go try it, but it will go in there eventually. And you can see that it's actually synchronizing devices here. That shouldn't be there when it's all synced up. So, and that's pretty much how to add a user just using a 4-digit PIN into the system. While we've got you, let's take a look at the other way of controlling the system, which is through the mobile app. We can add a user through the mobile app. Let's again go to users. At the top, you've got manage logins, and you'll see a list of all the current logins here. So we're gonna hit add a login. This is where you'll type an email. So we'll just do test@lubbocks3.com. And then usually I just keep the login name the same. But if you're worried about that login name being taken because you've got alarm.com elsewhere, or if you've used it in the past, you can generate or type in a different login name specific to the building that you're trying to control if you'd like. And we're going to click save. This does 2 things. It takes us to this page, and then it's already sent off. You can see at the top, it already sent an email to that email that we plugged in there, and it gives them a welcome letter that they click on a link. It'll take them to the website that they need to kind of step-by-step go through a setup wizard. They'll create their own unique password. You don't have to do anything. It's very hands-off in that way. So they're going to get their own password and all that set up. And then this is where you actually get to dictate what that user can do through the mobile app. So by default, it throws in custom. You can literally come in and check boxes on various things that you want them to be able to do. If you've got lights on the system, if you've got Z-Wave locks, you can make it to where they don't see any of that stuff if you don't want them to. Or if they're just like you want them to have full control, just give them full control. Master control, you can delete other masters, but they're essentially the same as a full control. They just have a few privileges that the other one doesn't. But full control is going to give them the ability to do just about anything they need to. They can add, remove users, all that stuff. So let's go ahead and just create a full control, and then we would click save, and that would be done. So now that that's in there, if there was a test at Lubbock S3, I would go in and accept that login. I'd create my password, and then I could go to the alarm.com app, or you can also go to the alarm.com website, alarm.com, and at the top right-hand corner right here, login. This is where I would plug that login in, and we would get to, this interface that we were looking at earlier. So that's just a quick crash course on how to add a login and manage the access rights to that login. And say you down the road wanted to remove that, you just click the little trash can under this Manage Logins page, and we can remove that account from being able to access the account. If you have any questions, feel free to jump into our website. There's lots of tutorials, and if you have any other questions, you're always welcome to call us at our phone number. Thank you.